Hello UCG, I'm Phoebe Papati, and I'm here in Seminar C to give you a little update on our plans and progress and also the refurbishing and repurposing of our 3 seminar rooms. The way it all started out is last January I decided to take a shortcut through here on my way into the sanctuary to drop off some choir music, and when I came in the door I could hardly get through the room. It was a jumble of boxes and bags and a shopping cart, which we need, and a bicycle, you name it. It was just piled. There was a little narrow walkway, and they also were shoved up under the banners which used to hang here, but now they have a new home, which I'll show you momentarily. But that was the impetus. So Building and Grounds decided that we needed to tackle this and really make these spaces more useful and safer for our congregation. The first thing, probably, that we thought to do was to get the banners out. And the reason that this was not a good place for them, partly is these wonderful windows that let so much sun in, but they were fading and rotting the banners prematurely, so we knew they had to go to a new home. Also, this room is supposed to be an emergency egress from the sanctuary outdoors. And that day in January, there would have been no emergency egress. This room would have been an emergency. So we're planning to clear these things, move them over here, so we have a nice, safe walkway all the way out and through the room. Our plan in this room is to paint it, give it a new floor, just update it a little. And all these file folders will go on this wall. And then we'll have 2 work tables that will be here permanently that you can reserve for your projects. And then, of course, this space for the Board of Parish Ministry to prepare communion and lots of other things that happen in this room. So next we'll go up to Seminar A. You can see the new home for the banners. The only light they will get is the fluorescent light whenever there's a person in here with them. So they should be much safer. Also, they're not in a main traffic area. And it's just a much better home for them to be in. Before I go any further, I want to be sure and say that we are happy for anybody, any among you who would like to volunteer some time with the labor that we need. And also money is certainly always welcome. If you have a little pet thing that you would like to donate for, we'll be delighted to take your money anytime. The main thing about this room is this wall used to be a bedroom type closet with a floor and a shelf and nothing in between. So people put things on the floor, and then more people came and put things on top of those things. It was a jumble. No one really knew what was in here. Things stayed for years because no one knew that they were here. So we had a volunteer crew headed by Carol Barron that came in with crowbars and sledgehammers. Doesn't that sound like fun? And they completely took out the closet. They painted the walls, took up the floor and painted our floor. We had a contractor come in and put in these professional, gorgeous, efficient, amazing shelves that now make it so everybody can safely store their things and see what they have. The painting, I want to be sure and mention, was done by our youth group, and they have had training in that on one of their service trips. So we're hoping they can help us in the other 2 rooms, 0 cost for labor. So if you'd like to donate a gallon or 2 of paint, that would help us along too. This is our final stop, Seminar B, in the middle. And this is the closet, identical to the one that we used to have in Seminar A. It also is coming out, more sledgehammers and crowbars. So we'll have a need for volunteers. Also, I want to give a nod to a group of volunteers that helped with sorting through all of the crazy things that were in these 2 closets and in Seminar C. Sorted it out so that we reduced it by at least half, and nobody has complained yet. So I think we're on safe ground. So this is coming out. We are not going to rebuild any storage here. We're going to have a church parlor in this room, and I came up with a description that I think will kind of explain exactly what we're hoping to do. Our plan for this room is to take out the closet and gut the room the same as we did in Seminar A. Then, with new carpet and a coat of paint, the room will be decorated and furnished to serve as the church parlor. a place to sit comfortably and gather to talk and visit away from the scurry of activity that is typical at UCG. Envision how spacious it will be with the closet gone, some lovely artwork and lighting, just a whole new space for us to enjoy. And I just love the idea of this being our quiet, restful gathering place. And of course, meetings can happen in here as well. So that's the plan for this room. And it turns out, Carol Barron is overseeing all of these. We were able to complete Seminar A for about $3,000, a little bit under. And she estimates that these two rooms will also be $3,000 each. Lots of volunteer labor, donations. Oh, I also need to mention, in Seminar A, we had a very big donation from a member of the congregation for the shelving. So that really helped out a lot. The budget is really important. We need donations as much as we can, but we're going to just continue right on with whatever parts we can do with what we've got, which is a lot.